My name is Jens Berge. I'm the CEO of the Norwegian hydrogen developer, also called Norwegian Hydrogen.
Now, Jens, in your remarks at today's conference, you were a little bit critical of battery and ammonia champions. My question is, for which specific vessel types and routes does liquid hydrogen definitively win on total cost of ownership versus these alternatives?
Well, first of all, I don't think I was being critical. Rather opposite, actually, because I definitely believe that those who have a good experience with batteries on board a vessel should not really consider hydrogen. But I also think that from the other side of the scale, I don't think ammonia and methanol producers should enter into the market where you can actually do and manage well with hydrogen, either in compressed or liquid form. So I think that for coastal ships with frequent port calls, that cannot use battery, they can use compressed hydrogen. And I think that when you exit that area again, when you have higher tonnage or longer sails between each port, then I think you should go into liquid hydrogen. But I think the whole industry and us and the customers, we all need to try and maybe fail a little bit as well before we get into this. But in the future, I'm sure that science and track record will actually tell each kind of ship what's the right fuel for them. And we need all of them, because we're not competing, or we're competing against fossil fuels, but we need all of these green fuels to paint the full picture for shipping as a whole.
In terms of painting the full picture, what's the single most critical lesson from actual operations that large-scale developers are missing in their business cases?
Definitely the importance of getting know-how and developing this industry just like any other new technology and industry in the world. You need to build step by step. And I am so glad that we have owners and a board and a team who decided to take some more risk early on, that we built some pilots, that we're now in the market selling hydrogen, getting a lot of know-how, and that we basically exited PowerPoint and entered the real world, because those learnings that we make every day, they will be serving us really well in the future when the market scales up.
Are maritime customers actually signing binding agreements now, or are they still in waiting mode?
No, some are already doing it, and there are some more to come in the next year or two. That's very particular for Norway, because we have these incentive schemes also and governmental support for the maritime sector. We also see it globally, not so much for hydrogen, but for methanol and ammonia. But it's only a small fraction of the maritime industry. So we need to see a massive movement over the next 3 to 5 years in order to reach our targets and shipping targets.